When Kevin Feige was promoting this show, this is the Echo show. He stated that this was going to be an MA show, rated MA for mature audiences only, and he was 100% correct. Now, it's not because of anything that happens in the show. It's because we were all getting effed by watching this show, because this was a huge waste of time. And that's the reason why I'm making this video. I try not to do reviews. That's not my thing. But I care too much about you to have you waste your time by watching this show. And yes, it's only 5 episodes and they're not that long. However, I don't do it. Don't waste your time watching this show. This is like 4 episodes of nothing. You know, like she goes to Oklahoma with her family, and the Kingpin is looking for her because he sees her as his daughter, and then he kidnaps her. And I know I'm pretty much telling you what happens in the entire thing, but again, you don't need to watch this. It's garbage. It's bad. And the actress does a good job playing the role, except there's really not much for her to do. It's just very poorly written, very poorly executed. The pacing is horrible. But anyway, this scene right here, Kingpin finds her, kidnaps her family. She gets these powers that comes from her ancestors, which are these people. They're like in the first episode, they're like these alien things, and the cave, comes in and they come out, their skin falls off and they're Native American. These are her ancestors, and that's how she gets these powers right here. And I don't even know what they are. They really don't explain what they are, except they make her fist really strong, and that's how she's able to beat all these dudes, and it's not just her that gets them. Her family gets these powers too. And in doing so, we get this really cringy part right here where grandma, she has the powers, and she she has the fist powers too. It's mainly the ladies that get these powers, Disney. And she hits the dudes. Look at And that's how they beat these guys. They beat the losers, right? The Kingpin loser. And then her hand powers, Echo's hand powers, also give her the ability to do this. She's grabbing Kingpin and she's making him relive his trauma. She doesn't beat him up, right? She doesn't. She makes him relive his trauma. So then we get this scene right here. This beautiful scene right here where Echo makes the Kingpin cry. She makes him cry. He relived his trauma, and now he's crying. This is one of the toughest individuals in all of Marvel, really, like just normal human being in all of Marvel, and he's crying because he relived his trauma. And okay, whatever, but that's it, dude. And then he just leaves. He leaves her alone. He's like, all right, you're good. And then, maybe she's going to become the Queen Pin. That was in the show too. Her, like, it's time for a queen. And so I don't know if she's going to become the Queen Pin, but anyway, he leaves. And this is the most important part of the entire show. And again, I'm doing this because I care about you. I don't want you to waste your time watching this garbage. But this is the most important part, the most important takeaway of the Echo show, right? And this is leading into what Marvel is planning with these street level movies like Spider-Man 4 and the Daredevil show and all that. The Kingpin, and this is at the post-credit scene, so you can pretty much just go to the last episode and cut to the post-credit scene. Kingpin is on his jet. And he's watching the news, and the news is arguing about who's going to be the next mayor of New York. And then like it cuts to Kingpin kind of just like, like he's getting an idea. And the news is saying that they need someone will do well if they're like anti-establishment. And some of the rhetoric they're using is very similar rhetoric to that like CNN uses to describe Donald Trump. So I'm like, wait a minute. So is Kingpin going to run for mayor? Is he going to be like a Donald Trump-ish like candidate? Like, is that what they're doing? So pretty much Kingpin is going to be the Donald Trump of the MCU. And that's going to be like the big bad for Spider-Man and Daredevil. Like, okay. Anyway, but yeah, that's what happens at the very end. And that's it, guys. I mean, like I said, it was a show that was like, they wanted to cancel this show. Kevin Feige saw this garbage and he was like, dude, we can't release this. Like, what are you guys nuts? The Marvels just flopped. So like, we can't release this, but they were like, we have to release it. The actress is the first Native American. I don't know, man. It's I feel bad. I really do feel bad shitting on Echo, but Disney does this. It's not my fault. I'm just covering it. Like, they're the ones They're the ones giving me garbage to watch, and they make it like poorly. And then I cover it. I'm like, dude, I can't say anything good about it except that the actress did an okay job. You know, but the story sucked. It sucked. It was horrible. It was dog shit. But anyway, if you guys want to watch it, I guess go watch it. Just don't expect much. Anyway, well, you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.